Hi there, and welcome to episode 8 of my 500 threat series with Empress Evil. I'm Icon, and this is going to be Zippy's last stand, possibly. Possibly we're going to survive another day, but, well, I expect death every episode, and I welcome you all to enjoy it with me. So, I mean, this is going to be a lean, mean death fortress after all, but does it really keep the inevitable away from me? I'm not sure. I am sure, though, that I want doors in between this death corridor. And also, well, that's really looking nice here. Also, I really need more steel. That's what I wanted to say. But luckily, there's also taken care of. There we go. Okay, so my little extra corridor is getting along nicely too. I really like these little things here. They are more useful than it might seem. Also, I just realized I want to have something like this here too. Okay. Shortcuts are really valuable. Especially those which give you strategic advantages over the terrain. That's what I love about Rimworld. You can manipulate the map so nicely. Alright. I wish I could say I would feel safe, but I don't. I don't feel safe at all. It's been too long without severe attacks. It's been too long without anything making me really nervous. So far, the game has been too nice to me. It's making me anxious about what's to come. Okay. Meanwhile, the fortifications are growing. I mean, that's something. Ah, you see? I was talking about it. So, multiple angle and prepare for a while and attack. So, do I even want to do something about that? It's a real important question. So, I mean, I only have 2 people being able to attack from a higher distance. So, no. I don't really want to engage from... Oh, well. It's always better to act to be proactive. So, yeah, whatever. Going to try and shoot out some of these punks. So, let's see. I mean, good news is these guys are just tribal raiders, and therefore the pressure of their attack is only mediocre. I got high range weapons. There's a decent chance of missing every shot, but that's just the usual problems. So, doing the cheesy kite and poke game, I don't feel bad at all. What up with that boy? There's a single guy. Man. So the first time that I'm not not noticing these solo raiders. There we go. One guy down. Oh, Kay is really nailing this guy. Okay, let's run away. No! I got hit. Okay. Let's abort mission. I've taken down one of those guys, and 1.5. It's enough. Don't want to risk anybody's life here. So let's see to K getting treated. I want to get that done quickly because we're going to get attacked soon. Zippy's doctoring skill's really good, so you're going to 10 to K. There we go. It's nothing really brutal on K, but I really don't want any unnecessary blood loss here. I think that softened up these guys a lot already. I want to try out my fortifications here after all. So, really curious about how good this will work. So I'll just let these guys attack. Nature break risk on Zippy, okay. So now is the time to act. The bad boys, well, I really need to get myself some extra shooting range here too. It's doesn't feel good, you know? But at least there's one slot next to the turret, so we're not lost after all. So this is a problem though. Stuff like pikemen can outrange my turrets here. Didn't pay attention to that kind of problem. Okay. Just your average storyteller attack. Not bad, Empress, not bad. So let's do it like this. So I really gotta reconsider this concept, but it's quite easy to fix. I mean, gotta check, here's the corner. So all you gotta do is force your enemies well, no, that won't work like that. This is too narrow at that point. Okay, maybe I need to reconstruct this thing a bit, but maybe this will be the inner line of defense after all. Okay, so dog is breaking through. Let's take back Zippy here. Okay. Let's do it like this. Oh, there's also Lucky available. Okay. First party is fleeing, second party is fleeing. There we go. We win. So, yeah, I really like it when my defenses get put to their first real test, because that's always a good moment to check out if your ideas work out. And this is really a problem. Like, this downgrades the efficiency of those turrets by a lot. And while it is cool as a lengthy fallback strategy, I think I'm going to build a larger and more open courtyardy situation, like this. This looking good, and this will be or more a last resort. You know, the stuff you pull the melee guys through while waiting back here for the last stand, something like that. But for now, it did its job. So, let's check it out. Zippy is tending to Zippy. I think that's a really good thing. So, Datus. Let's stabilize that fella. And Lucky, stabilize dog. What up with you guys? Come on. You kidding me? Oh, I wanted to let you live, you fools. Alright. So, turns out I gotta act. They're destroying my property. They're unable to just walk past this spot here. So, they gotta die. Alright, this guy, I think this guy learned his lesson. Alright. At least one of them. Okay. So I want to check out if I'm able to recruit those fellas. It would be good. Would be very, very an official. Poor dog. He tried to stand up and the turret was like noping him pretty hard. You better don't stand up when you're okay. Don't know what this guy was actually up to, but it wasn't smart for sure. Okay, I don't want to have my prisons this one prison so far away here, so let's see. This way. These are too far away in this kind of scenario. I mean, this whole base is a mess. I didn't expect to live that long in the first place, and now I'm starting to enjoy the ride. Well, let's see if I can't see through. So, yeah, well, this whole situation ain't that good. So, what really would help would be a complete deconstruction of this thing here. To a certain degree, of course, only. Like, then they would cut the corner. That wouldn't work either. Well, this whole thing here doesn't really work well without traps. That's the biggest downside. So this would be 250 blocks. Is this realistic? Am I able to bring this up? I'm not sure. So this guy is not really eager to be recruited to put it into friendly words. What's up with our... So I could keep that guy to train my meager social skills. I'd say let's do it because it is valuable, and I'm not that low on food. So far, I can still hunt stuff outside there, you know. So K is running into an alcohol binge, and I want to release this guy as soon as possible because well, infection people are just work, you know. I don't want to take care for him. I'm not even having medicine, and therefore I'm not really interested in treating that guy. So let's cremate a bit. I've got too many corpses. Okay. I mean, this whole thing here is great as long as I outrange my enemies, for sure. But if I don't, it's crap. So basically, the whole situation must be shortened by this. Yeah, this is the problem. So let's deconstruct it right here. And I'm going to see to a solution that just forces the enemy always into the range of the gun turrets, because that's just what my line of defense should be doing, you know. So let's shorten it a bit more even, but I think this could work. Colonists need rescue. Okay. Yeah. 10 quality, 57%. He's going to get through that infection with this kind of 10 quality. Okay. But we're having the pukies in the house. Oh well. Okay. I mean, for a moment I forgot about the fact that this raid was, well, a lot larger than my own numbers. I mean, we fought off like, what, 8 or 10 people was just 4? It's a good start, I'd say. And this will be working much more to my idea. Okay. I like this more. So, sadly, I'm out of material for proper fortifications. Traps, I mean, basically. So, low medicine. Extreme break risk. Yeah, that corpse experience was a little bit bad, and we got the food poisoning too. Yeah, well. Oh yeah, we're keeping the food poisoning cycle alive. Wow. So let's put down some floor inside the kitchen, because that helps. This keeps the dirt away. I am now wealthy enough to do stuff like that. I mean, this doesn't make my cook more skilled, but it does help against it. I mean, I don't really understand. Like, maybe some of those guys is cooking. So let's see. Hey, there goes the refresh. Once I got the, somebody told me I could try to forbid a stack like this, but that's also not possible, because if you just forbid that stack, these fools just drop the new food on that old stack. I'm still wondering what's the best solution for spoiled food like that, because it's always like I keep using these work orders where you produce 4 things at once, and I mean, the simplest solution is obviously to just use Nutri-Paste and accept the minor mood debuff, but I'm not a big fan of Nutri-Paste to begin with. But it is a kind of a tricky situation to be. Well, Zippy is malnutritioned, so Zippy went catatonic. Oh my god. What's wrong with these fools? Well, at least Zippy went catatonic after she fought off these guys. So can we now please get back to normal? And Lucky, would you please tend that guy and clean that messy thing here? I mean, come on, this guy's lying in his own dirt. We're obviously getting him through, though. And now is the time the Manic Winners attack. This is the first real nasty situation. And, well... Oh man, I'm so disappointed about the fact that I obviously need to use Nutri-Paste dispensers in the 500 threat environment. Like, I really don't like that, but it seems necessary. So let's see. They're both tired, and at least no food poisoning on this guy, and well, this might be our last stand. I'm quite sure that there's a good chance that this will be our death. Looking forward to it. So yeah, I gave Bo the food poisoning she was waiting for, but luckily this will most likely kick in after the fight. So since these guys are both melee, I'm going to see how much my my turrets will be able to do for me. I'm not particularly interested here in unnecessary fights. I'm just taking the necessary fights. So, necessary fights like this one here. So the first party is fleeing. That's good. Lucky is not food poisoned. That's also good. So these guys have hacked their way through the doors, and then they are okay, fine. They're completely getting stopped by these turrets here, obviously. Okay, this guy named Harry is now destroying another door. Okay. So let's lure these guys a bit. Oh, Bo is having a pukey. How unfortunate. Okay. Let's just fall back a bit and lure them into the gunfire here. Okay. That's a interesting behavior here. They just keep chopping open these rooms and do nothing particularly besides that. So let's attack the other sports, and that's that. Okay. Whoa, I thought you guys were fleeing. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's see if they're... Good lord, Amy's so angry. So let's end Amy. I mean, it's the least we can do. Or not, or Lucky just gets downed and will die in 5 hours because his left leg got destroyed. Wow, Amy's a killer. And Bo is having a beer next to that. Okay, I didn't expect that one to go that horribly, but rip Lucky, I'd say. This is generally a worse situation than it looks like at the first glance. I mean, obviously these turrets were kicking those guys down. Wow, it's a wonder that nobody bled to death there, but yeah, Lucky's dead. Oh man, what a weird way to die, getting your leg destroyed by a rifle, and Bo is downed, and Kay is back among us. At least something positive about this whole mess. So. Let's do that grave we gotta do. Do I have a cook among us anymore? Okay, no. Bo is tending to Bo. So, is there anything left to do? K is warden and therefore feeding our prisoner. Just having also a heat stroke. How unfortunate. Good lord, what we're gonna do? Is this guy able to walk? Can we just release this guy? Yeah. You just go. I'm not interested in recruiting you anymore. We got to mind our own business. Okay. So this, I'm pretty sure that this is this is basically the beginning of the end. Losing somebody of my people like this will be a major problem for this place. I can already tell that this will be one of our bigger problems in general. So I gotta tune down Bo's duties. Come on, eat. Eat, you fool, and sleep before you starve. Oh, and can somebody please make sure Zippy gets some food? There we go. So that second raid really felt nasty. But, let's see. I mean, so far, we got through it. But I really want to repair that turret before I forget that. Because, the fact that this turret's, still alive and didn't explode, even though it got down to 6 HP, was quite fantastic. Alright. We would need some reinforcements, but recruiting that guy was out of question for me. Because I really don't know how I should have been able to. Alright, K is doing the good work here. And, well, there's still some meat available. At some point, Zippy will be back among us. Oh my god. Feed! It's way too much malnutrition already. Poor Zippy. The thing about malnutrition people is you need to feed them a little bit more often. The rescue of Gumpy. Yeah, sure. It's only a few steps outside the door. Sure. See you in hell, Gumpy, I must say. It's nothing personal, but I just don't see that happen, you know. We're not able to rescue anybody here. So... I need those doors back. It's quite important, I'd say. And also, I think I'll need a box like this to make this area secure. I mean, that doesn't save me from sappers, but it's still worth the attempt. Okay, there we go. And I need food from some source. But at least K is again amongst us, so I can try and hunt some bigger game. And Zippy is back. Awesome. Alright. So there's nothing like celebrating your comeback with a elephant hunt. Which might be also killing your whole place, but we need food. I need to take that risk. Gonna make it a calculated risk though. So... one more. Okay, that's enough. So I'm just going to wait until the elephant will fall unconscious, and then I'm going to pick him up. It's the safest way of hunting such big game. Right now I would be completely getting devastated if those elephants would go into squad revenge. But that's why I love bolt action rifles. Their high range just gives them the utility effect you need for that kind of situation. And then you can just do this. Wait until it collapses and do this. There we go. Food for the next few days. And by the way, can't we cremate all animal corpses except for the fresh ones? Thanks. Okay, So steel reserves refreshed, one guy dead, but apart from that, we're holding out. Bow was also a where's the hand cannon? She can use a gun, so let's give her a gun. But also the knife as the sidearm. Okay, so friends, it's another episode survived. I was pretty sure about dying this one though, but obviously it didn't happen again. Consider myself quite lucky. So feel free to drop me a comment down below and leave a like on that video, or drop a subscription on the channel. Either of those would be super awesome to me, but I sure don't mind if you don't. Have a great time, and I hope we're going to see each other again. And let's see, maybe I'll make it up to episode 10. Who knows? See you then, friends. Bye bye.